special sports presentation of 102.3 The River, WLHM Logansport. Lewis Cass Kings basketball in the IHSAA Semi-State Basketball Tournament at Logansport's Berry Bowl. This broadcast is presented by the Mike Anderson Auto Group, Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine, Broadway Broadband, powered by Miami Cass REMC, the Johnson Agency, Coca-Cola, North Central Outdoor Power, Tark's Pizza, Community State Bank, B&S Excavating, Logansport Savings Bank, Homestead Realty Group, Straight Cut Tree Service, and Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Let's start the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. To the Berry Bowl, here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Logansport High School and the Berry Bowl. And unbelievable, the Kings are here, and they are ready to play for the 2A Semi-State Championship game here tonight against Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian, the Braves.
The Braves.
Might be the only time I get it right tonight, but we're going to try to get her a couple of times. But, man, what a morning session. You've got your money's worth today. Game number one, Blackhawk wins at 88-82 over Gary, 21st Century, in a game that was just up and down, up and down. I mean, it was points were being scored everywhere, obviously. Two very athletic teams, very physical teams. Game number two, the Kings battle, never got more. The largest lead for the Kings was the final score at 5 points. They trailed by as many as 6, but the lead changed, I bet, 25 times in a thrilling 59-54 win here earlier today. So the Kings at 20-7 will take on the 25-4 Braves of Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian. And Dirk, what a morning, what a great game the Kings played. 25-1 Wapahani rolls in. I mean, they'd won 25 straight. Kings just stood right up, went toe-to-toe with them, and played an outstanding 4 quarters of basketball.
Absolutely, and you said it best there at the end there, 4 quarters of basketball, and, you know, we've talked about that all year. You know, we've played good probably half the game, maybe 3 quarters of a game. That time we played all 4 quarters. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, with the game of basketball, we're always going to have the ups and downs.
Right, oh yeah.
You know, but it's how you handle those ups and downs and what happens. And we kept it together for 4 quarters. And, I mean, the boys, there was just a lot of fight that we saw out of them. I mean, when we got down a little bit, we scratched, we clawed back, hit some clutch shots, and boom, here we are, 1 game away of heading to Indy.
What I thought, and you mentioned it, it's a different game, but sort of the same. We talked about it as we left the gym. That Peru game down at Bankers Life, we played horrible in that game, but we kept losing guys, and someone else had to step up. Luke Chambers early on in that one gets some points early on. Then Tyson Good goes crazy in quarter number 2 with the 3 threes. Hillis gets a 3. Then the third quarter, LJ Hillis keeps it in. Tyson then caps things off. But it just, a guy just kept stepping up when you needed it. And you'd mentioned, we got to find other guys to score this morning besides those 2, and it was LJ Hillis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're sitting here looking after the first quarter. We only had Tyson Good and Luke Chambers in our books, and it's like, boy, for us to win, we got to have other guys step up. LJ Hillis kind of took over there, you know, in the second quarter, where we kind of had a lull, but that's part of being a team,
right?
You know, because we're hard to guard if we have all those guys that can have a threat to put in the basket, and we've seen that here in the little tournament run.
Again, the Kings winning 59-54 in that opening game this morning, as again, just an outstanding performance. And again, Dirk, just overall, I mean, I don't think any of us thought we would be here when we were at, midway through the season and just not playing bad basketball, just kind of riding through the season. But, man, what a turnaround this last part of the year.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, as we're sitting here watching the beginning of the season, it's like, ooh, here we are, you know, we're probably going to win sectional, maybe, that might be it.
Yeah.
But the boys, you know, as we talked about, they really bought into what's going on now. They understand their roles. They understand that, hey, it's a lot bigger than just me. it's a team effort, and we've come together here at the end of the season, and obviously that's the goal in every basketball season. How are you playing at the end of the year? Right now, we're playing our best basketball. Here it is, the end of the year.
So the semi-state finals getting ready to come up here tonight as we will tip off around 8 o'clock. Both teams on the floor warming up. And again, I want to thank all the sponsors that have been with us all season long, the folks that have joined on during the tournament. Without you guys, couldn't bring you all of this action. So again, we thank all of you as well. And also got friends and family that are out of the listing area. You're listening to it tonight on Indiana'sBestRadio.com. We are streaming this game live tonight. So if you got folks, especially it's spring break, so a lot of folks are headed to Florida, including my good buddy here, Dirk. He's got the van, has been warming up for about a week and a half now, waiting to go to Florida, and we just keep winning. He just keeps hitting that delay button. So,
yep.
And he's all right. You're all right with that, aren't you?
I am.
I know.
I want to see us get back down to Indy.
And so thank you again to all those folks as we get set here for the Kings basketball here on 102.3 The River. Let's take our first time out here in the Mike Anderson pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk about tonight's matchup. It's going to be a tough one for the Kings, and we'll be back right after this.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad, Carl, started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. Lewis Cass Kings basketball. And the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show continues. Back to Grant and Dirk.
Well, we draw closer to tip-off here of the 2A semi-state championship game here tonight from the Logansport Berry Bowl as the Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian Braves get ready to take on the Lewis Cass Kings. Again, the Kings 20-7 on the season with the win earlier today. But boy, oh boy, Dirk, the level of competition has ramped up. And I'll be candid with you here.
Okay.
We watched that first game, and we said, these two teams are on another level. We'd never seen Wapahani. And we're like, whoa, whoever's got to play this team tonight that wins this first game, it's going to be tough for whoever.
Yep.
Wapahani comes out, starts warming up. I'm like, kind of looks like us. We play that first quarter, and I took my headset off to you during that first quarter break, and I said, I'm going to be mad if we lose now.
Yep.
Because I knew we could compete against those guys, and not that we were better than them, that we knew we could hang in there and had a shot at beating them. Tonight, the matchup, it's going to be tough. This team, physical, they're big, they're quick, they can shoot outside shots. This is a tough, for whoever, this is a big-time matchup.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And, you know, the Kings are on an unbelievable high right now, unbelievable run. But the small, minor mistakes cannot happen against this team tonight. They have too many weapons. They are tall. They are fast. They can shoot. They can defend. They have guys that didn't get in the game in game one that were out here before the game throwing it down with ease. So
True.
They can't see the floor during a regular game, and they're out here I mean, just, they're putting down dunks, reverse dunks, and they can't see the floor in game one here. So that tells you the athletic ability that we're getting ready to face. And on the flip side of that, how are we going to play this team?
All right.
We're going to have to slow it down. We cannot run with these guys. We have to go through Luke Chambers. They do have a guy, what is he, 6'8"?
Yep.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Young.
Yes.
But Luke has some more meat on than him, and I think we can use advantage on that. So I still think, even though in game one they kind of took Luke out of the equation for the most part, our offense has to run through Luke, and then that's just going to open everything up. And we've said that a lot, but boy, that's been the bread and butter. I see no different here, but we cannot get up and run with these guys.
Yeah, I would say we saw 88 points. They were not scared of Gary's speed, because, when it come out of the net on a made bucket or missed bucket or rebound, it was the other way, and it was a go. And for Fort Wayne, they ran it into offense, where Gary was just running one-on-ones, whatever, getting to the bucket. Fort Wayne hustled down into an offense and got a good look at it. And as I said, interesting matchup. That's what coaches love, right? Is to figure out how are we going to match up with these guys. But hey, we've earned the right to be here. That's for sure.
Hey, that's why you play the game. I mean, obviously, we got the NCAA tournament going on right now. We've seen upsets after upsets. Who knows?
Right.
That's why you play the games. All the records are out the window. I think we came in. All other three teams have been ranked this year or are ranked heading into this little semi-state.
Yep.
Obviously, the Kings weren't, so who's the underdog?
Yep.
Is us. And I don't think anybody picked us to beat Wapahani this morning. I doubt anybody's picking us to beat, this Fort Wayne team right now. That's why you play the game.
Second, third, and seventh, if you want to know the rankings of
there you go.
And then the unranked Lewis Cass Kings, and we're still staying. So going to be, as I said, they've got a couple of players. Josh First, his older brother, playing at Purdue. He's the guy that physically, I don't know that we can match up with him. He is definitely a guy that can stand toe-to-toe with Luke Chambers, size-wise, physically be able to battle him. As you mentioned, that Kellen Pickett, 6'8", little thinner built guy, and but he can do it all. He was posting up, though, too. So, they're going to definitely go inside, outside, but to me, the guy that I worry about is the Josh First. He's a problem defensively, trying to slow him down and stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, he can get to the basket in a hurry. And, even though he is more of a post player, when he gets the ball outside and we come out to guard him, I think he can take probably one or two dribbles and get to the basket quickly in a hurry. And again, this is where our help side defense, if we get beat off the dribble, we also seen them shoot threes after three in game one as well. So we get beat off the dribble, there's going to be someone open for threes, and we'll see how it matches up. I don't know if we're going to have to change up some defenses here and there, play a little zone, mix it in. I'm a big fan of the changing defenses. We have seen it a tiny bit this year from Coach Johnson.
Yeah.
Not very often, but we haven't played a team like this very often either.
Kings and the Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian Braves getting ready to hook it up here in just a few minutes. We'll take our second time out here in the Mike Anderson pregame show. We come back, we'll set some lineups for you as we get closer to tip-off. We'll be back right after this.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola.
Tark's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Tark's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Tark's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan. Good luck, Kings.
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. B&S Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass King student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings! Lewis Cass Kings basketball. And the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show continues. Back to Grant and Dirk.
Back here at the Logansport Berry Bowl as we get set for the 2A state championship game. Kings and the Braves get ready to match up as, again, 25-3 Fort Wayne Blackhawks as Kings come in at 20-7 on the season as, again, both teams continue to warm up. That unbelievable crowd tonight, Dirk. Unbelievable.
And I mean, I was kind of worried with the spring break happening and stuff with the Kings. And I mean, just think if the spring break wasn't right now, that whole side would be packed. Because I mean, we're filling up. I mean, there's still people walking in right now. And if you've been to the Berry Bowl, we got one whole side from top to bottom almost filled. The top corners.
I'd say we're about 75 to 80% full on that whole side.
And like I said, there's still more people coming in. So hopefully they're loud because we saw this morning, this team from Fort Wayne, they brought a big crowd with them, and they were loud.
Yes, I was impressed, Well, this is what Indiana High School basketball is all about, and the Kings are part of it here tonight. And so a good view here tonight as we get set for Kings basketball here on 102.3 The River as both teams are heading to the locker room. And we talked about this a little bit on the drive in here. It's like, how do you handle situations tonight when you're like, Kings, this morning you drop down 6-0 right away. Tyson Good hits a big three. It had kind of that calming effect on everything, and then we were fine. Boy, I don't think this is the night to do it. You can't get down on these guys by much because just too quick and too physical to dig yourself out of a hole, I'm afraid.
Yeah, but I still think the nerves are going to be there. And everybody's probably thinking, why? They've already played one semi-state game. But it's a different caliber. This is one game away from going to the state finals for the first time since 2003 for your high school. It's a different caliber team that you're playing. You're playing at the Berry Bowl. We just talked about the amount of fans that are here. But at the same time, I think we're more able to overcome that quicker, if that makes sense what I'm saying.
Yeah. Definitely a different atmosphere. And here's the other thing, too, and we talked about this, and we don't like talking about it. This is a fantastic venue to watch a basketball game in.
It is. And, obviously, us being this close to Logansport, there's competition levels in every sport when we play Logan. And, we want to beat them in everything we do. So we don't like coming here and playing. But at the same token, we don't have a Logansport Berry team on the court tonight.
Nope.
This is kind of our home gym away from home right now, being so close. But it is. It's a fantastic place.
Well, he's not in the tournament, so he's got time to be here, Dirk. The unfortunate part. As he was mentioning, Caleb First just rolled in, as I mentioned, the Purdue Boilermaker. He wasn't planning on being here tonight for this one, but things change.
Yeah, he's got more time on his hands now.
He does have time on his hands, so anyway, tough one there. I appreciate you being a good friend because I was waiting for the text from you last night. I really was. Or whatever night. Was it last night?
It was last night, but I wanted to wait and see if IU won before I really ran my mouth. And then at that point, it was way too late. Why do they have games on at 9:50? Well, actually, it was supposed to start at 9:55. It starts at like 10:30.
Yeah, it was at 10:30. Yeah, it was a 10:30 start. It was well into. It was rough. It's rough. That's for sure. So So we got the fight songs going on here as we get ready to get closer to the starting lineups and our tip-off here of tonight's ball game. Again, the Fort Wayne Blackhawks 25-3, the Kings at 20-7. Let's take our final time out here in the Mike Anderson pregame show. Again, thanks to all their sponsorship all season long. We come back, we will have the starting lineups and tip-off between the Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian Braves and your Lewis Cass Kings.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
Community State Bank opened for business in May of 1930 in Royal Center. Over the years, we have grown to 4 offices. Our commitment to you is to build a trusted relationship and to provide the products and services you need to realize your financial dreams. Community State Bank in Royal Center, 12 Mile, Kewanna and Walton. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net. Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. Go Kings! This concludes the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. Get ready for the tip-off of Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River, WLHM, Logansport. Back to the gym for the play-by-play. Here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
Well, it's game time as we get set here, as we can break it down all you want, and it's now time to tip the basketball as we get set here for Kings basketball on 102.3 The River, as we have wound things down. 3 new officials. I didn't know how they rotated the officials. All the games had their own set of officials, so you couldn't really screw up and yell at somebody, and then, like sectionally, you yell at a guy, he may pay you back later on that week or something. But so all of the officials are a fresh bunch here as we wind things down, and we'll get set here for the national anthem, and then we will give you some starting lineups here for tonight's ball game. As again, fantastic crowd on hand for the Kings. As I said, they still just keep creeping in here as we inch our way to
I just can't wait to hear when they say, when they introduce the boys.
I know.
It's going to be loud. That's great.
Yep, but I said, we mentioned this morning, the Blackhawk faithful, they were, and they cheer when they were down. They weren't cheering when they were up. They'd cheer when the team needed a boost.
And you're going to hear them a little more because we are on that side.
Yep.
Tonight, just kind of throwing that in there.
So the Kings and
good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Fort Wayne here will get set.
High School welcomes you to the Berry Bowl for tonight's IHSA
as we get set here for a playing of our national anthem.
The Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian Braves and the Lewis Cass Kings.
As the teams get introduced here to the crowd,
at this time, we'd ask that
it is time for the playing of our national anthem.
Remove your caps for the performance of the national anthem, sung tonight by LHS students Maggie Halterman, Gracie Kitchell, and Leah Alder.
deserves a wow. Fantastic rendition of the national anthem. I apologize, I don't have the three ladies that sang that from Logansport High School, but they were fantastic. And so we are set. Here is tonight's starting lineups. Oh my gosh, don't they know I'm old and I can't see? The lights go out. Lights go out as we get ready to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Spotlights are flickering as we get ready here. And the delay in my talking is the old guy's got to get the flashlight out. So here we go. Here's tonight's starting lineup. At one guard, it'll be Isaac Smith, a 6'5 junior, averages nearly 9 points a ball game. At the second guard, it'll be Jimmy Davidson. Davidson, a 6'3 senior, averages 7 points a ball game. At the third guard, it'll be Gage Sefton. Gage is a 6'4 senior, averages over 16 points a ball game for the Braves. At one forward, it will be Kellen Pickett. Pickett, 6'8 junior, averages 13.5 points per ball game. And at the second forward, it is John First, a 6'6 senior, averaging nearly 19 points a ball game. So Pickett, Smith, First, Davidson, Sefton, your starting lineup for the Braves. For the Kings,
at forward, a 6'6".
They will go like this. At one guard, it is Hayden McLean. Hayden, a 5'10 senior, averaging 5 points a ball game. Only scored 30 in the morning game, but it was the biggest three you could have. It tied at 54. He rang the bell with just 30 seconds remaining on the clock, so the Kings took the lead for the final time. At the second guard, it's Tyson Good, a 6'6 senior. He goes for 22 in the morning game. He's averaging over 15 points a ball game. At the third guard, it is Trey Johnson, a 5'11 freshman, averaging 2 points a ball game for the Kings. At one forward, it'll be L.J. Hillis. He's coming off an 18-point performance this morning. He's a 6'4 junior, averaging 10 points a ball game. And rounding things out for the Kings, it's Luke Chambers, a 6'5 senior, averaging 16 points a ball game and 10 rebounds. So the Kings, McLean, Good, Johnson, Hillis, Chambers are your starting lineup for the Lewis Cass Kings.
At guard, a 5'10 senior.
So our gals that sang the national anthem, Maggie Halderman, Gracie Kitchell, and Leah Alder. So fantastic job by those three young ladies, and thank you, Matthew Paul, for getting us that information of who sang the national anthem. I appreciate that. They were fantastic with their rendition this evening. And so we are just wrapping up the starting lineups for the Lewis Cass Kings. As we get set here for this championship ball game tonight.
At forward, a 6'4" junior,
the Blackhawks. I want to say the Blackhawks. That should be their nickname. I may call them Blackhawks all night. The Braves.
And the big man at center tonight.
The Braves are in their road black uniforms. Blue numerals trimmed in yellow. Down each side of the jersey, blue and yellow checks down each side of their jersey. The Kings in their home white jerseys, blue numerals trimmed in red. Kings in block letters across their chest as they break their final huddle before the semi-state championship game. The Kings will be going from left to right on your radio dial. Sit back, enjoy the broadcast here on 102.3 The River. The officials are set, the captains are set.
There we go.
Ball is in the air, and we are underway, and the Kings win the tip.
I always like winning that tip.
I know you
Makes
do.
me feel a little good.
First win of the night, hopefully not the last one. Kings with it. They'll come out man to man. Deep three on the way by Good. It's no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Blackhawks as it was Davidson. So now here's Sefton. He will stop, gives up his dribble. It is poked away, loose on the floor. Sefton will run it down in the backcourt. He'll spin out of the double team. He'll come down and look. He'll hand to First. First will hand off to Davidson. Right elbow, lost the handle, stolen away. Kings will have the basketball. Good now with it. Pulls up, 3 on the way. Got it! Ooh. Tyson Good with the three-pointer. And the Kings on top, 3-0. 7:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Sefton, he's jumped out on, lost the handle, loose ball. He'll fire it to the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Pickett, and he drains it. Kellen Pickett rings home the 3, and we're tied. 6:55 to go here in the opening quarter. 3-3 tie.
I mean, that kid may be 6'8". He's got a touch for a big guy.
They'll go into Chambers. Chambers now with it. They'll turn and give to Johnson. Johnson, they'll give back to Chambers. He'll turn and face First. Chambers will back it down. Backing it down again, leans in, tough shot, got it. Luke
Muscle.
Chambers, his first 2. Kings by 2. Sefton will walk it up the right-hand side. They'll come across the top of the key. Sefton all the way to the bucket, lays it up, and we're tied at 5. And it's a 5-5 tie with 6:12 to go here in the first quarter.
We have to get through that high screen.
Pick and roll this morning really hurt the Kings. Gave up some easy buckets. Good with it. Stop, deep 3 on the way. Got it! Tyson Good opens the game with 2 straight threes.
Just taking over where he left off game 1. Hit what he hit in game 1.
5 3-pointers, yes.
Already has 2 here early.
Sefton with it. He'll look inside.
And picked up a dumb foul in the corner.
Went for the steal. The foul will be on Good. And now he's got to keep himself on the floor for sure.
Absolutely. We cannot get into foul trouble against this team.
No.
That's bad news for the Kings.
Davidson will inbound to Pickett. Gets it right back. Drives into the paint. Kicks it off to Sefton. He'll now come to Smith. They'll look inside to First. First will bang it down low. Lean in. Little half hook. No good. Long rebound. Chambers comes away with it. McLean will gives the good right back to McLean. 5:25 to go. Opening quarter, Kings by 3. They'll come right side to Johnson. Johnson will look for the screen, gets it, backs up to the arc. Now gives to Good. Good now with it. He'll get the screen, backs it out, drives all the way down the baseline, pull up, 15-footer, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by the Braves. As Pickett another rebound. They'll dump it down into First. He's going to work against Chambers again. Turn, shot on the way. Got it. First with his first bucket. It's 8-7, Kings by 1. McLean will walk it up. 4:50 to go here in the opening quarter. Kings by 1. He'll come to the right side as McLean. He'll stop. Boy, had him early. All the way down is Good. Stop. Needs some help. Kicks it across court to Johnson. Through his hands. He got it back. He'll give to Hillis. Hillis now with it. He'll let the dust settle here. He'll dump into Chambers. Chambers now looks to make the move. They'll double team. Stop. Lost the handle. Gave it back to Hillis. Hillis just inside the arc. He'll give to Good. Good. High on the left wing. 4:23 to go. He'll hand to McLean. They'll call out a different play. And now McLean still with his dribble as they didn't come out and guard him. Good will hold on to it. 4:05 to go in the opening quarter. Good with it. Stop. Thought about the 3. Brought it back down into Chambers. Chambers turns around. Hands off to Hillis.
Good move.
Plays it up and in. L.J. Hillis.
The good old pump fake. I love it.
You've been calling for it all year.
Love it.
Everybody's a shot blocker, Dirk.
Yep.
Sefton with it. Here's where he's tough. He drives. Stop. Gives off to Davidson. Davidson back to Sefton. Right back to Davidson. He'll look inside to First. First double team. Back to Davidson. Davidson in the paint. Stop. Turns. Nice look underneath the Sefton. Reverse layup. Can't get it to go. But he is fouled. And Sefton will go to the free throw line. We'll see who the foul's going to be on. It's on Luke Chambers.
That foul's on the Kings, number 24, Luke Chambers.
That'll be his first foul. Llewellyn's going to come in here with 3:35 to go. Sefton will go to the line. Free throw on the way. It is good.
Well, I mean, if anything, here early with the lead, it's got to be a little vote of confidence to these Kings players. Like, hey, we're in it.
Yeah, we're okay.
Playing with it,
okay.
And we're fine. So hopefully that's how this whole thing continues. Confidence is going to be key for these boys.
This is one of those games you just got to figure out how to get to the fourth quarter and be close.
Yep. Hits them both.
It's 10-9. McLean will walk it up. 3.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. McLean with it still. Still with the dribble. Stops, gives to Hillis. Hillis now with it. High left wing. Looks inside to Chambers. Chambers looking, backing down, spins, turns. It turns around the opposite way. Rejected by First. And here come the Braves. They'll hand off. Pickett. He'll fire the deep three. Got it. Pickett with 6 points. Kings trail by 2. Just so many weapons, Dirk.
I'd go right back with Luke. Pump fake.
Yep.
You know, we just talked about it.
Here comes the screen. It gives to Good. Good goes to the left elbow. A tough shot. Missed everything. Rebound Davidson. 2-on-1 break. Davidson all the way down. Stop. Little runner. Left. Offensive. No bucket. Charge. L.J. Hillis will take it. The foul on Davidson. That is his first, team's first. 2:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Kings trail by 2. McLean with it. He'll walk it up. Comes right side to Good. 2:28 to go here in the opening quarter. Llewellyn will turn with it. He'll work himself down. Hands to Chambers. Chambers will back it out here against First. He'll stop. He'll give to McLean. McLean now with it. He'll work against Smith. He'll come to the right side. Keeps his dribble. Now lost it. Had it poked away. McLean, though, got it right back. Kicks it left side. Hillis spots up 3. Got it. Boom. L.J. Hillis with 5 points. And the Kings by 1. Sefton with it. He'll give now to Davidson. High right wing. He'll look. Now back to Sefton. They'll drive in as Sefton all the way down, lays it up, can't get it to go.
Could have been it.
Oh, my. And Chambers, number 2.
I mean, he was set. I don't know how much more set you could be on that. They're going to call a block on Luke Chambers. That's 2 fouls now on Luke, and he's going to have a seat here with 1:49 left in the first. Oh, that's huge.
Free throw by Sefton is good.
On to the floor for the Kings, number 12.
Trey Johnson will check in for Luke. You're going to have to gamble. He can't sit long. Free throw good by Sefton.
He's the wrong guy to foul.
For sure. Kings trail by 1. 1:43 to go here in the opening quarter. McLean with it. He'll come left side to Johnson. He'll step into the arc. Hands are good. Picked off by Sefton. Sefton now with it. He'll drive all the way down. Lays it up and in. He's got 8 points and the lead is 3 for Fort Wayne. Here comes Good now with it. Pulls up. 3-pointer on the way. It's no good. And the Kings aren't going to, it's going to struggle with that. Davidson now with it. He'll go cross court to Sefton. So the Braves will walk it up. Davidson will hang tight. They'll go inside First. First works against Llewellyn. Turns. Jumper on the way. Good.
Tough shot.
Yep. First with 4 points, and the lead is 5 now for Fort Wayne. 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
I'm fine holding for 1 right here. Keep it close. We got to buy our time with Luke on the bench.
Johnson will have it out near the timeline. He'll hand to Good. 34 seconds. Now Good with it. He's going to drive to the bucket. Kicks it off to Hillis. Hillis will hand it right back to Good. Good now with it. He'll come top of the key. McLean. McLean pump fake into the paint. Stop. Nice look to Llewellyn. Lays it up and in. Llewellyn with his first 2. Kings trail by 3. 13 seconds to go in the quarter.
There we go.
Sefton with it now. He'll pick up his dribble to Davidson. They'll go baseline Pickett. Back to Davidson with 6 seconds. He'll get the screen. Davidson, he'll fire from 18. Got it.
Number 23.
And so we're at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Your score after one.
20-15. The Lewis Cass Kings find themselves down by 5. We'll be back right after this.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola. Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. WLHM, Logansport. Back to the gym. Here's Grant and Dirk.
Getting ready to start the second quarter. Kings trail by 5 at 20-15. Fort Wayne, 7 of 8 shooting from the field.
Fort Wayne ball to start quarter number 2.
Kings shoot 6 of 11, shoot 55%, but shooting 88%. Sefton with it, double team by the Kings. Step through first. He'll turn back to Sefton all the way down. Gets, no foul, as the shot was contested by the Well, and I thought they'd blow the whistle on that.
They're letting them play a little bit tonight.
They are. Kings with the rebound and the basketball, and they trail by 5. Johnson with it, high left wing. Johnson to the paint. He'll fire from 15. Got it. I was just getting ready to say.
They were letting him shoot.
Yeah, Trey's going to have to be a threat because they are backing completely off of him.
And that's huge.
Yep.
Just another weapon that the Kings could have.
Sefton with it. He drives across the top of the key. Now to Pickett, now to Smith. Smith drives the baseline, hands to First. First all the way in. Lost the handle. Trey Johnson with it. One-on-one. He'll stop. He'll hand to Hillis. Right back to Johnson. Now to McLean. Kings trail by 3. Good. All the way in. Stop. Turns. Gives to McLean. Back to Hillis. He'll give back to McLean. The Kings will reset. 6:55 to go here in the opening half. Kings trail by 3. Johnson with it to the free throw line. Kicks it over to Good. Good with it. Off the screen. Now to the corner, Johnson. Now they'll give now to Good. Good with it now. Across the top of the key. He'll hand to McLean. McLean looks for the screen. Got it. Pump fakes on that. Now off to Johnson. Johnson looks with it. Right wing. Now puts it on the deck. Off the screen. And now they're going to be a moving screen.
LJ thought he had a hold of him.
Number 21, LJ.
So LJ Hillis with the foul. His first, team's 4th. And so now the Braves will have it. Up by 3. As Sefton will come across the timeline with it. They'll go down inside to Pickett. Pickett down low, turns, jumper on the way. It's no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's out of bounds to the Kings.
I was kept alive by Trey Johnson fighting for the rebound there. End up going off one of the Braves.
So Kings will walk it up. 6:10 to go here in the second quarter.
Hey, we're in it.
Yep. Kings trailing by 3. They'll come to Good, high right wing. Off the screen. Good, stops, gives now to Johnson. Now to Hillis. Hillis now will hand to McLean. Now they'll give to Llewellyn. He'll turn, give to Johnson. Johnson with it. He'll give to Hillis. Now the pass stolen by Sefton. Sefton out in front of everyone, lays it up, and Hillis with the foul.
I mean, that's a foul. If you're going to decide to foul, you go in hard, clean, but hard, and don't let him get that shot off. I mean, that was a little touch foul, but at the same time, he fouled him.
I mean, why are you even there?
Right. Or make that decision like, hey, he's way ahead of me. I'm going to let him score.
Right. Yep. So the 3-point play opportunity, Sefton's free throw is good.
He's 100% from the line, so that's the wrong guy. That also makes LJ Hillis now have two fouls as well.
5:36 to go here in the second quarter. Kings trail by 6. This is Fort Wayne's largest lead. All the way in, Good. Little runner from 6, and he got it.
There we go.
He's got 8 points now for the Kings. And Sefton will bring it up the right-hand side. He'll drive the baseline all the way down, lays it up and in. Just so many guys and just so hard to handle.
He's fast. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
I got him for 13 already.
Yeah, I probably do too. That's a lot of math for me to do right now.
5:03 to go. Kings trail 25-19. Good now with it. Stop. He'll give now to Johnson. Johnson with it. He'll hand to McLean. McLean, he's just going to pull up, fire a three. It's no good. The rebound, Davidson.
That's probably not, I mean, yes, we're talking about getting other guys, but it needs to be in rhythm. In rhythm, the shot does, and that wasn't.
Inside they go to first. He'll kick it out. Sefton around to Smith. Back to Sefton. He'll dump it inside first. Oh, a nice move. Wow. And they're going to call him for the walk.
Bad thing is where he caught the ball. We cannot let him. I mean, he was inside the paint for sure when he caught that ball.
Yes. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter. 25-19. Braves on top by 6. McLean will come to the right side with a pass to Good. Good will look here. He'll give to Johnson. Johnson now with it. He'll hand to McLean. He'll hand to Good. Good now with it. So Johnson now will give to McLean. He'll hand to Good. 3:50 to go here in the opening half. So McLean now with it. He'll come left side now. Good with it. He'll drive the baseline. Oh, caught a break.
Absolutely.
Sefton will take the foul. That was some pretty good position.
Felt like Tyson even, had the arm extended on the drive, but they're going to call a block. I guess they owed us one because I thought the Luke Chambers one was a charge.
Wide open, Trey Johnson three. Got
money. That's huge.
Gigantic. 25-22. Kings trail by 3. Sefton now with it. Turns. They were just gambling, though. See, gambling everywhere. Pickett wide open 3, and then they foul him.
And that's going to be on Tyson Good, and that's number 2 on Tyson.
Yep.
Tyson Good. His second.
But it all started with the gambling. We gambled. We got 3 Kings up here on the point on Sefton. You gambled, and then everybody was scrambling.
I mean, with teams at this caliber, you can't do that.
No, I mean, you're not going to sneak up on them on the little reach around from behind tip. Free throw is good.
And, I mean, right now they are 100% from the line as a team.
Second free throw good again.
It's because their head coach, he played at IU, so that's why they're shooting free throws at Hinton.
Oh, no, missed a good job.
Jinxed him.
He did jinx him. Nice job. Second free throw is no good. Third free throw no good. 27-22. Kings trail by 5. 3:06 to go here in this first half. Johnson with it. Nice backdoor cut. Oh, and the pass was a little bit behind Good. And so here come now the Braves. Pickett all the way up. Nobody stops him.
They're going to call a moving screen.
Yep, first they're going to call him screening off the guy from below. And that'll be team foul number 3. First is first.
His first, team number 3.
First on first.
Yep. There's things I wait to say too, Dirk. Just not you. Kings trail by 5. 2:45 to go here in the opening half. Good all the way down. Had it knocked away. They're going to call. What are they going to call?
Foul on 30, I believe.
Is that what it's going to be?
Yep.
Sefton, it's his second. Team's 5th. Or excuse me, 4th.
His second, team number 4.
So that's 2 on him.
Yep.
So he's going to take him out.
Aiden Muldoon checks in. So McLean to inbound. Oh, you can't do that.
Turn it over.
Yeah, those are the plays that for your other 27 games is okay. You just get against level of competition. It's just more athletic. They pick that pass off. Inside they go to first. Now to Davidson. High right wing. Davidson now with it. They'll step just inside the arc. They'll go now to Pickett. Pickett will turn, and the foul will be on Llewellyn.
See, this is where we talked about in game one. We ended the game with maybe 5 or 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
We're probably at that point right now as in this game, and we're still in quarter number 2.
So Pickett to the line. He's 2 for 3 tonight. He's got 8 points. He'll go to the line here with a 1-and-1. And the free throw is no good. Got tipped out by First, right back to Pickett, and he hits the bucket. Kings trail by 7.
Okay, we need a basket here bad.
29-22, Kings trail. Good, will back down, spin, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound by Pickett. And so Davidson will walk it up for the Braves.
Okay, now we need a stop here. Bad.
They'll look into Pickett. He turns. Had it poked away. Loose ball. Trey Johnson will run it down.
There we go. Got to stop. Now we need a basket.
Up ahead to McLean. Minute 35 to go here in the first half. Good with it. He'll come across the paint all the way down. Stop. Lean in. 6-footer. Good.
Go.
Tyson Good. He's got 10 points tonight. And the lead is down to 5. Davidson now will look, dumps it down to Pickett. Pickett on the baseline with it. He's going to drive all the way in. Fell down. The pass was loose anyway. Davidson all the way down. He'll fire a little half hook, and it's good.
Jimmy Davidson. He just sounds like a basketball player.
I know, and he's just like a church league guy. He's
that's how I play.
Yeah, he's sneaky athletic.
Yeah. Well, wait.
No, you're not that.
That's not how I play.
31-24, Kings trail. McLean with it, high right wing. He'll come off the screen. He'll stop, hand to Good. Errant pass, though. Good will come up with it. 37 seconds. And then all the way down, Good leans in, got fouled, and the foul's going to be on Pickett.
Our fans are getting excited. We're trying to set some picks, and they're getting through the picks via push.
Number 3, Tyson Good.
So Good will go to the line for a pair of free throws with 31 seconds. Free throw on the way is good. They'll have another. Eyes the second one. Good again.
Onto the floor for the Kings, number 23.
Wyatt Luce checks into the ball game.
Little offense for defense here. We're going to sit Tyson Good, who's going to have a break here because of the fouls.
Yep.
2 fouls. He doesn't want to pick up a dumb one here with 29 seconds left in the first half.
Kings trail by 5. 26 seconds to go here in the first half. Screen. Davidson all the way down. Lost the handle loose. McLean will come away with it. Well, here's a break for the Kings. They trail by 5. They'll have a shot here at the last shot of the quarter. Trying to direct some traffic. Now Hillis into the paint all the way in. Shot is blocked. Loose ball still. Smith picks it up. Davidson will fire from 3-quarter court.
Oh, man.
Just short. So it's halftime. Kings find themselves down still by that count of 5. 31-26. Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian. The Braves on top. We'll be back right after this.
Community State Bank, we offer a variety of deposit accounts to fit your needs. Our services include free debit cards, online and mobile banking, and bill pay. Contact any one of our offices and ask to speak to one of our deposit account specialists. Community State Bank with locations in Royal Center, 12 Mile, Kewanna, and Walton. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad Carl started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
Logan Sports Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logan Sports Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logan Sports Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass Kings student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings! Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. Go Kings! Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River, WLHM Logansport. It's halftime, and we start the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show. Let's take you back to the gymnasium. Here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
Well, here at halftime, the Kings trail 31-26. The Fort Wayne Blackhawks shooting 79% from the field, while the Kings shooting an excellent 56%, and the Kings find themselves down by 5. We've got bills to pay. We'll take our first time out here at the halftime show. We'll be back right after this.
We're building better health and stronger student athletes with the Logansport Memorial Sports Medicine Program. We're here for your home team, offering services to help get student athletes back in the game and keep them there. All delivered by our team of experts that include orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and a foot and ankle specialist. To learn more about our services for your student athletes, visit logansportmemorial.org/sportsmedicine.
Tark's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Tark's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Tark's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan. Good luck, Kings.
Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. Go Kings!
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. The Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show continues. Back to the gym with Grant and Dirk.
Halftime score, 31-26. Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian on top of the Lewis Cass Kings. Kings are led by Tyson Good with 12 points, Trey Johnson with 5, LJ Hillis with 5, Luke Chambers with 2, and Keaton Llewellyn with 2. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back right after this.
We're building better health and stronger student athletes with the Logansport Memorial Sports Medicine Program. We're here for your home team, partnering with local schools to provide on-site athletic training and direct access to care from our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and a foot and ankle specialist who know just what it takes to get student athletes back in the game and keep them there. To learn more about our on-site athletic training services, visit logansportmemorial.org/sportsmedicine.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Tark's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Tark's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Tark's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan. Good luck, King.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass Kings student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings!
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
The Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show continues. Back to the gym with Grant and Dirk.
Kings trailed by 5 after the first quarter at 20-15. Tried to slow things down a little bit. Kept that same deficit at 31-26. Kings still in this one here in the early going. One more break. We'll be back right after this.
We're building better health and stronger student athletes with the Logansport Memorial Sports Medicine Program. We're here for your home team, offering services to help get student athletes back in the game and keep them there. All delivered by our team of experts that include orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and a foot and ankle specialist. To learn more about our services for your student athletes, visit logansportmemorial.org/sportsmedicine.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad, Carl, started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Thank you for listening to the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show. We're ready for the second half of Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. WLHM Logansport. Now for the play-by-play. Here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
Just underway here in the third quarter. Kings with the basketball. They trail by 5. McLean will have it high right wing. He'll now dribble out here. We'll see the Kings again. The goal to this Kings team, get to that fourth quarter and be within striking distance. So far, so good. Kings only trail by 5. McLean now with it. Looks inside Chambers. Down low, pump fake, up and under. Shot won't go. Fight for the rebound. Hillis, the putback. It won't go. Rebound, Hillis again. Loose underneath, kicks it out. Good. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds, and it'll be...
Man, we had some bunnies right there that we missed.
Yep.
But I do like the pump fake from Luke. He got first off his feet.
Yep.
Now he needs to go right through his nose.
Kings, well, chest, whatever. I'm good with it. I don't care.
No, I want the nose.
I know you do. Now they'll go inside or look to go inside. Couldn't get it to him. 7:06 to go. Here in the third. Smith with it now. He'll drive, kicks it off to Sefton. Sefton now will spin into the paint, lays it up and in.
Wow, he's a good-looking player.
He really is. He really is. And that strength, he can hold everybody off and get to the bucket. Kings trail by 7. Now hand to Good. Good goes the baseline all the way down, goes up, and it is blocked by Pickett.
Whoa.
Well, that looked like a good block, and Good was going for the jam.
Already got teed up.
So who got the technical foul?
4.
Technical foul called on number 4, Caleb Pickett. That's his third, team number 2.
So Pickett gets the foul. I only had him for 2 fouls.
Number 3, Tyson Good.
But the T counts as 1.
Ah, yes.
So he picked up the foul on the block.
Yes.
Which was number 2.
Yes.
Then he got teed up for his mouth after the block.
Good's free throw is good.
He did get a lot of ball on that block.
Ah, I thought so too.
But we'll take it.
Absolutely. Second free throw, good. So that was I guess
that would be the technical.
Now that was the foul. That was the foul shots. Now the technicals. Tyson's going to go back up for there. Hits it again. And the Kings will have the basketball. Really is even bigger out of this. So Kings started the possession down 7. Free throw on the way, and Good. So Good hits all 4. He's got 16. Kings down by 3. They have the basketball.
A little momentum changer right there in the game.
The Kings fans come to their feet. They'll come left side, Johnson. Hillis turns. Still with the dribble. Off the screen. Picks up his dribble, needs some help with it. Hands back to Good. Good now with it. Turns, gives to McLean. McLean with it, left side, Good. Tough pass in there. They're going to call the foul.
He did get a lot of body.
And Sefton's going to be called for the foul. That'll be number 3.
Let's see what they do here with him. I don't see any signs of him coming out.
Nope.
I'd like to go right at him again. Boy, get him off the court would be huge.
Good to inbound. 6:15 to go in the third. Kings trail by 3. Into Hillis. Across the free throw line with it. He'll stop. He'll give to McLean. Now to Good. Good's going to drive into the paint. Tried to kick it out. Got kicked, and he'll stay with the Kings. So now the Kings got inbound. It's McLean to pull the trigger here underneath the Kings' own bucket. Still trying to get in. Nice look into Hillis. Shot up, no good. Rebound, put back is good. Hillis has 7 points, and the Kings trail by 1.
He's just padding his stats, getting that offensive rebound. I'd rather him not do that.
Yeah, right. Sefton will drive into the paint, kicks it off to Smith. Smith all the way, little runner on the way, got it. His first shot of the night.
Timeout.
And a full timeout by Fort Wayne. So 35-32, Kings trail by 3 with 5:44 to go here in the third.
I mean, here we are. You know, you said it. Hang around.
Yeah.
Give us a chance in the fourth. We're down 3. Still, obviously, tons of game left to be played, but
right.
we're here.
Yes.
We're in this game. Everybody counting us out. We see Keaton Llewellyn getting ready to check in after the timeout. Looks like Trey Johnson's going to have a rest. But, the confidence that I see on our boys' faces, I mean, don't get me wrong. This Fort Wayne team, very good team.
Oh, my gosh.
Very good team.
Well, they should be, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even brought it up all day.
I saw their recruiter walk by earlier.
Exactly.
He asked me how many years I had left for their football team.
I think you used up your eligibility.
I did. But, for the Kings, this is what, we're in it. We're in it. And
are we going to have anybody bring the ball down for us?
Yeah, we're not that much in it because we forgot we got the ball here. There we go.
Kings with the basketball. 5:40 to go here in the third. Kings trail by 3. They'll come left side to Hillis. Hillis will look. He'll give to Llewellyn. He'll turn across the free throw line. Gives to McLean. McLean now with it. He'll come to Llewellyn. Top of the key. Back to McLean. They'll come right side to Good. Good will look inside. Gets to Hillis, the right elbow. Gives to Chambers. Chambers backing down. Stop, spin, pump fake. Goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Pickett. Lost the handle. McLean the steal. Chambers with it. He'll go up and scores.
There we go. Hayden McLean, little swipe of the ball.
Kings have cut it to 1. Sefton with it. Sefton will drive into the paint, turns, had it knocked away, loose ball. Davidson runs it down. Davidson, reverse layup, got it to go, and is fouled. Sneaky athletic. L.J. Hillis, his third. First foul for the Kings here in this second half. 4:40 to go in the third. Braves by 3.
The line with the bonus, number 23, Jimmy Davidson.
Davidson to the line. He's Hoosiers all over. Jimmy Davidson.
He even kind of looks like, has a little haircut, the Love's haircut. I was waiting for him to shoot a free throw underhanded. He didn't do it, though.
7 points for Davidson. Kings trail by 4. 4:35 to go here in the third.
I could hear the music playing in the background.
Exactly. I was starting to get teary, everything. It's emotional. Inside they go Chambers. Chambers backs down, backing down again, looks underneath, splits the defenders, got it.
Boy, Luke.
Last 2 trips been solid for the Kings. Lead is cut to 2. Sefton, nobody picks him up, just goes in and lays it in.
Almost a dunk.
Yeah. He's got 17 points. That's 17 points now, does Sefton. McLean out high here with it.
He's counting.
And a timeout by the
Good
Kings.
timeout by Coach Johnson because he was probably at 4 on the count.
3:57 to go here in the third. Kings trail by 4.
Ball game.
Trey Johnson going to check back in. Well, I'm just impressed with this Kings team for 2.5 quarters.
Oh, absolutely. This whole tournament run, unreal, and I'm happy to be a tiny, small part of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we don't have anything to do with the basketball program itself. Even though we feel like we do, but technically we don't.
Yeah.
And it's just, I'm so happy we've had the opportunity to call these games and to be a part of it, and it's been fun. Regardless what happens here and the outcome here, it's been fun. It's been a good run. These boys have really, maximized what they wanted to do.
And they brought this crowd out tonight.
Yes.
Kings trail by 4. They have the basketball. Off the first screen, McLean. He'll stop. Keeps his dribble. Turns. Needs some help. Gets it to Good. Good will back down. Top of the key, Llewellyn. Stop. Pump fake. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson now with it. Now McLean. High on the wing. Gets it knocked away. It'll stay with the Kings. 3:34 to go here in the third. Good to inbound on the side of the floor. They'll give to Llewellyn. They'll give to Chambers. Chambers now had it knocked away and loose. Still loose. Muldoon will pick it up. He'll head down the right-hand side. They'll give to Davidson. They'll settle things down here. Sefton with it now. Kings by 4. Sefton all the way into the paint. And who are they going to call the foul on? Are they really going to call it on Luke? Ouch.
Number 24, Luke Chambers.
That's a tough one there, too. He's had a couple tough ones.
At the line, number 30.
So Sefton will go to the line. I don't like that one, Dirk.
No. He's 100% tonight from the line. I was trying to jinx him.
I know, he'll stay that way. He's got 18 points tonight. McLean will come out. L.J. Hillis comes in.
I mean, I don't know what I need to do. I mean, he has not missed a free throw tonight. How about that?
And it'll spin and miss. Rebound Davidson. He's going to get fouled on the offensive rebound. Foul is on Llewellyn.
Number 0, Keith Llewellyn. His second.
That'll be his second, team number 3, but Davidson will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
They're going to say he was trying to tip it in, so they're going to give him 2 shots.
And I agree with that. He did put it right back up.
Yeah.
That was a good call. So he'll have 2 free throws upcoming. Free throw on the way is good. 8 points for Davidson. Kings trail by 6. Second one on the way. And it matches their largest lead of the night. Now it's 7.
We need a basket bad.
Yep. 43-36. Kings trail. Good. Will come down the screen. Stop. Backs him up. Leans in. 10-footer. No good. Rebound Davidson. Fires it up ahead to Muldoon. He'll step into the 3. No good. Rebound Hillis. And here come the Kings. They trail by 7. Big miss right there.
That would have been huge for them. That would have put them up, 10?
Yep. They'll go to Llewellyn. He'll fire from 15. It's no good. The rebound is Muldoon. He'll bring it up.
That's a good shot for Keaton.
Absolutely.
That he's been hitting, in this little run. He was wide open.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot at all.
From the elbow.
Sefton with it. He just draws everybody out, and then he wants to blow by you.
And
Davidson,
he can.
And you're right. Davidson now will get the screen. He'll come to the right-hand side. He'll hand to Sefton. Sefton now with it. He'll give now to Smith. He'll look to dump inside to First. First backs it down. Turns. Kicks it out. Davidson, the 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Sefton. He'll lay it up and in. And the Kings trail by 9.
If we don't score here, we're going to have to take a timeout. We're going to have to readjust something to get some momentum back. We need a basket in a bad way.
Good with it now. Spins into the paint. Lays it up and got it.
There it is.
He's got 18 points tonight for the Kings. Lead has been cut to 7.
I think Tyson sometime has headsets in. Listen to us.
Sefton out high. Picks up his dribble. Goes to the corner. Davidson. Davidson will whip it cross court to Muldoon. Underneath to First. First little turnaround shot and good. He's got 6 points and the lead up to 9. Minute 10 to go here in the third. Good all the way into the paint. Dumps it off to Llewellyn. Llewellyn pump fakes, goes up and scores.
There we go.
Llewellyn with 4 points. And the lead cut back to 7 again.
We've been successful on our offensive trips the past couple times, but we need a couple stops.
Sefton will drive the baseline, pulls up 10-footer and good.
Not going to happen there.
21 points now. 22 points now for Sefton.
And
he defended that pretty well.
Yes.
He defended that one well, and he still hits the short jumper. 35 seconds to go. Is he a senior for them? As he is a senior. Hillis with it. He'll give to Johnson. 26 seconds, Johnson now kicks it to baseline. They're going to call a foul.
Wow. They're going to call that.
It's always bizarre to me.
Yeah.
It really is bizarre.
It's like, what are you picking? I mean, it is a foul. I'm not, but at the same time, if you're going to call that, then you've missed a lot of calls tonight.
Yeah. Kings will unbound underneath their own bucket. 21 seconds to go here in the third. They trail by 9. Into Good. Good now will hold with 15. Sefton will jump out on him to get the count. They'll give to Chambers. Now to McLean. Off to Good. Good will whip it over to Hillis. Hillis will fire the three. Spins out. And the rebound, Davidson with 4. He'll step through, and he will pull up from 3, and no good. To the end of the third quarter, Kings find themselves down by 9, 49-40. We'll be back right after this.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola. Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. WLHM, Logansport. Back to the gym. Here's Grant and Dirk.
Back here.
This is it.
This is it. Fourth quarter. Here we go.
You know, I was hoping we'd be within 5 at this point here. We're down 9, but it's still a ball game. Still doable. We have to get some stops on the defensive end.
Yep.
I mean, that's the bottom line.
They have shot 75% from the field tonight.
Wowzers.
Sefton, and then you're only down 9. Sefton with it. Dumps it off to first down.
Traveled.
I'll call the offensive foul.
I'll take that too. I thought he walked. I thought he got a couple extra steps in there.
First will have the foul, his second, team's 5th.
His second.
These are the things Kings got to take advantage of.
Yeah, there's a stop that we were talking about, and now we have to come down offensively, make something happen here. More times we can stop them, come down and score, obviously the better we're going to be. So
Good with it. He'll hand to McLean. McLean across the top of the key, hands to Johnson. Johnson now with it. Stops, hands off to Good. Good will step inside the arc, fires from the corner, 16-footer. It's no good. Pickett lost the handle on it, dives on it, and
we got
a timeout by Davidson. I'm going to tell you what, that Davidson kid's heady.
Yep.
Floor general. Yep. Timeout by, it's a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, because he didn't have anything to do with, the play at all. He sees what's going on. He looks right at the ref and calls timeout.
Yep, and they clearly had the ball.
Saves their possession.
7:25 to go in the ball game. Kings down by 9.
We talked about offensively, we still have to work the ball through Luke Chambers, in my opinion. We got the stop we needed, went down. He did not touch the ball that offensive set. I'm not saying Luke needs to score. It has to go through him. The attention that he draws so much is it's going to do nothing but open up the floor, open up everything else. We have to stick to the bread and butter that, that got us to this point in the tournament. Stick with it.
So the Braves will have the basketball. Sefton with it. Kings come out, a little half-court trap here. They'll break this trap here. Kings will keep it in action. Smith, 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound. Johnson will have it. Fires up quickly. Good, a 1-on-4. Wisely waits, gets it to Chambers. Chambers pump fake, got fouled, can't get it to go.
The old pump fake.
Yeah, but first, I know.
Love it.
I know you do.
I mean, again, first, he's going to go up and try to block every shot. You get him off his feet, boom, get right up through him.
His third, team number 6.
Chambers to the line for a pair of free throws. He's got 6 points tonight.
And give us an opportunity to put some points on the board. With the clock stopped is huge as well.
Free throw is good. True, very true. Chambers eyes the second. On the way. Good. No, spun out. So the rebound to Davidson. And here come now the Braves. They lead by 8. Sefton slipped down over there. Now they go cross court to Davidson. Let's see if the Kings will make them chase here as they're trying to press. Off to Smith. He'll fire the three again. Got it. He's got 5 points now. The lead, the biggest of the night at 11. 52-41. Kings now up the court. 6:30 to go here in the ball game. Good with it. Stops. Jumper on the way. It's no good. Inadvertent elbow caught Sefton right in the chops. They'll give now to Pickett. Pickett now with it. He's just going to bring it straight up the middle of the court, all the way down. Hands off to first, up and in.
We need timeout.
Yep, timeout by the Kings. 54-41. Braves on top.
The Kings, a full 60-second timeout.
It's just where offensively we've kind of went dry.
Yep.
See Keaton Llewellyn getting ready to check in after the timeout. Trey Johnson's going to have a seat for the Kings. Yeah, offensively, we got to figure something out. We got to get going. We got to get moving. And just over 6 minutes left here in the game. Still doable, but boy, we're starting to fall off the hill a little bit here, and we got a large climb to get up, and we get down much farther, we're in trouble.
So we'll wait here in the timeout. As again the Kings trail by 13 with 6:12 to go here in the ball game. So the Kings will have the basketball. (54-41). He'll give to Chambers. Turns, gives to Llewellyn. Looks into Chambers. He's double teamed. Couldn't find Llewellyn, but now wide open is Hillis. 15-footer, got it, and he's fouled. Hillis will hit the bucket. He's got 9 points tonight. The foul on Pickett.
Number 4, Kellen Pickett.
That's his 4th foul. Kings down by 11.
Number 21, L.J. Hillis. Back to the floor for the Braves.
They're going to take Pickett out with the 4. It's helpful.
It was Pickett in game 1. It's been Sefton here in game 2, and that shows you just got free throw on the way. Hillis hits. Kings trail by 10. Davidson, a little trouble getting it inbound to Sefton. Here's where now you got to hustle back. Sefton will look to drive. He does, all the way in, lays it up, and good. Oh boy.
I mean, that should be either a no call or a charge. There's no way that is a block. We do not have the half circle. LJ was very deep. I agree with that 100%. But if you're calling out because of that, then that is a no call, and that's a play on. You don't call that foul.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more, Dirk. Just couldn't agree with you more. Free throw on the way is good.
Gosh, darn it.
Yep. Horrendous, quite frankly. Inbound to the Kings, 5:45 to go. Good, drives in, stops, goes up for the shot. He's going to get fouled.
I mean, this is what needs to happen. We need to take the ball to the basket, hopefully get fouled, score with that clock stop. You know, time's moving. Time's moving.
Muldoon the foul, his second. Team foul number 8. Good will go to the line.
Number 3, Tyson Good.
Good will go to the stripe with a pair of free throws. Free throws, no good.
Back to the lineup for the Kings. Number 12, Trey Johnson.
Johnson back in. Free throw on the way, good. So Sefton with it. 5:38 to go. Sefton, he'll stop, high left wing. A foul will be on Good. So the foul on Good.
The Kings, number 3, Tyson Good. His third, team number 5.
Got to have some empty possessions.
They'll inbound to Sefton. They'll give the first, the foul on Chambers. That'll be his 4th foul. So 5:27 to go here in the 4th quarter, 57-45.
Number 6.
Braves will inbound any throwing bucket.
Back to the floor for the Kings, number 0, Keith Llewellyn.
5:27 to go here in the ball game. 57-45, Kings trail. Inbound to Sefton. They'll give to Davidson. To Smith. Smith now with it. Back to Davidson. They'll go deep in the quarter. Muldoon. He's got guys wide open underneath. He'll drive, lay it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound. They'll give now to Hillis. Hillis thought about the deep 3. Now come left side to Good. Good's going to drive all the way in. Lays it up. There we go. Kings cut it to 10. 4:55 to go here in the ball game. Davidson now with it. All the way down to the right elbow. He'll back it all the way back out. Kings will chase. They'll go cross court to Smith. Fires the deep 3. It's no good. Rebound. McLean.
Okay, empty possession. That's what we're asking for.
Up ahead to Hillis. They'll go baseline. Back to Hillis. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Sefton.
That would have been huge.
Would have been huge. Would have been huge.
We were about ready to get excited right there, folks.
Sefton will bring it up. He'll hand to Smith. Here again, the Kings just going to gamble.
Thought he traveled.
First, go down inside, turns, up and under. Nice move, lays it up and in. He's got 10 points tonight. The lead is 12 again. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Good, drives all the way in. Tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebound tipped around. It'll be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Kings.
Right now the clock is going to come into play. 3:48 left. Time's running out. We got to do something. We have to do something quickly.
Chambers back in. Hillis out. Kings to inbound, and he thrown bucket. Good doing the inbounding. 3:48. Into McLean. He'll fire a tough 3. Got it! First bucket of the night. The lead is cut to 9.
I'm sure he had his feet set.
All the way down, Sefton lays it up and in. Lost track of how many he's got tonight. He's got a bunch. Good, lost the handle. Muldoon up ahead to Sefton. He'll go up and jam it home.
Got timeout, Lewis Cass.
29 points for Sefton tonight.
So So down 13, 3:15 left.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Full timeout by the Kings. 63-50 as Dirk mentioned.
Oh, boy.
So 3:15 to go here in the ball game. Kings trail 13 as Kings got a deep hole here to try to dig out of.
See LJ Hillis getting ready to check in after the timeout. Looks like Trey Johnson's going to come out.
So the Kings here, the kid really is the stops. The offense, the last few trips, got good looks, got some buckets. But boy, Kings got to figure out how to get a stop.
Yeah.
As I said, right now, Sefton just on another level. Again, 29 points tonight.
I mean, and he's...
But again, I mean, they're going to shoot 80%, Dirk.
And I mean, that kid, he's a big, I say big, he's not tall.
No, let's see, they got him at 6'4".
Okay, but he is wide and he is fast. And I mean, when he decides he wants to get to the rim, guess what? He's going to get to the rim.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking player.
Oh, for sure. For sure. So the Kings trail by 13. Good all the way down. Little runner on the way. Glasson good.
Tyson Good.
I've got him for 23. Up ahead, Smith. He's going to fire a three. Got it. He's got 8 points tonight. 14-point lead. That's good all the way down. Lays it off to Llewellyn. Will go in. Lost the handle on it. They'll go up ahead to Smith with 2:42 to go. Sefton now. Muldoon. He'll fire the three. Got it. 69-52. Braves on top. Deep three by Good. It's no good. Rebound Smith. And it will be pulled out of there by the Braves. Now we don't need to get crazy here. Just play some defense. Muldoon with it in the backcourt. He'll kick it out. Smith, pump fake, step back. Three on the way. Got it again.
Well, folks.
Yep, 72-52.
Down 20. 2 minutes left.
They'll give now to Good. Tries to go off the screen. Good with it now in the corner to Chambers. He'll turn, pump fakes, goes up. He'll get fouled.
That fouls in the Braves, number 30, Gage Sefton, his fourth, team number 9. At the line.
So Chambers will go to the line. Sefton his fourth foul. Chambers to the line with a pair of free throws. He was shooting, right? 2 free throws? Yeah.
Yes.
Free throw is good.
Fans, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we ask that nobody please go onto the floor until after the award ceremony. Nobody on the floor until after the award ceremony.
Second free throw is good.
Yeah, timeout, loose cast.
Timeout called by the Kings. A 30-second timeout.
So a timeout on the floor. As 1:46 to go here in the ball game. 72-54.
Again, fans, we'd ask that nobody please come to the floor after the conclusion of tonight's event. Please wait till after the awards presentation.
It's where the Kings need to keep their heads, go out like Kings and It's been a good run.
Yep.
And let's finish out strong here. Got some fans doing some mouthing behind the bench. I don't like that we have fans behind our bench. I think I said
fans,
that.
Yep.
Yeah, I said that early.
Yeah.
In the game, but
so the Braves have the basketball. Minute 46 to go in the game. They'll give to Muldoon. He'll walk it up. They'll go cross court and go out of bounds. It'll be Kings basketball. So the Kings will inbound, down by 18. McLean will hand off. Hillis, he'll go through everybody, lays it off to Llewellyn, who will lay it up and in. He's got 4 points tonight. 1:28 to go. Sefton with it in the backcourt. He'll go cross court to Davidson. He'll stop. He'll go now down low to Smith. He'll lay it up and in.
Number 11, Isaac Smith.
Smith with 13 points, 11 of them here in the fourth. Good will drive all the way in, lays it up and in. And a timeout by the Kings. A minute 3 to go.
Timeout called by the Kings.
It's a full timeout.
60-second timeout.
And so with minute 3 to go, we'll wait for everything to be done here. .74-58, Kings trail. A minute 3 to go. As the Kings will finish their season 20-8 on the year.
It's been a good run.
Oh, been fantastic.
Great run. I mean, obviously, as we talked about, we didn't think the boys would be in this spot. But, boy, they proved us wrong. To get to the Final Four in the state of Indiana in Class 2A, that's an accomplishment in its own right there. And that's huge. And I'm proud of these boys. I'm proud of the program. Proud of Coach Johnson.
Winners of 9 straight before tonight, and 10 of the last 11. Their only loss to finish the season, Westfield. A school that, their probably senior class was probably about 3 times our school.
At least.
57 seconds to go here. In the backcourt with it are the Braves. They'll fire it up ahead. It's tipped out of bounds by Good. It'll stay with the Braves. Davidson to inbound. And they'll call a timeout.
And with the seniors, our team's obviously, we got a lot of senior-led guys. Tyson Good, Luke Chambers, Hayden McLean, Keaton Llewellyn, Hensley, who's injured, still been a huge part of the program throughout the years. I mean, those seniors, this is something they'll look back in, their life and remember this run they had to see the year printed up on the gym for the regional win. That's huge.
So the Braves will inbound on the side of the floor. They'll inbound to first. Down low he goes, and he'll get fouled by Chambers. And Chambers will foul out.
And foul on the Kings, number 24, Luke Chambers. His 5th, team number 7.
That'll be the last time Luke Chambers puts on a Lewis Cast uniform.
Yep.
on the basketball court for the Kings. Great season.
For the Kings, number 44, Brody Hillis. At the line for the Braves, number 13.
I will give credit to the Blackhawk fans for standing up and applauding him as he came off the floor for his final time, as well as all the Kings fans.
Also in the lineup for the Kings,
Hayden McClain coming off right now. Last time he will put on the Kings uniform.
number 23, Wyatt Luke.
Keaton Llewellyn doing the same.
And number 4, Owen Lau.
So Tyson Good, last time he'll be on the floor for the Lewis Cass Kings.
First hits the free throw.
Got 5 new coming in for Wayne.
Number 10, John Jones. Number 20, Troy Kelly. Number 3, Victor Hoya. And number 33, Mason Thompson. In for the Kings, number 14.
Wade Taco checks in for LJ Hillis. Free throw on the way is no good. So Dieter will bring it up for the Kings. They'll come to Lau. Lau with it will give to Taco. Into the paint. Off they'll kick to Hillis, the younger of the two. Lau, he will fire from 3. It's no good. The rebound pulled out of there.
We got
timeout.
We just want to sub here is what he's trying to do to get first out of the ball game. So unofficial timeout there by Fort Wayne for the sub.
$75-58 with 30 seconds to go. See if they'll just walk it out here or what happens here. We never did this back in the day of walking this time run out.
It's your time to shine.
It's my time to shine, baby. It's my 30 seconds. That's 2020, man. Final score, 75-58. Braves with the victory over the Kings. Again, the Kings season comes to a close at 20-8, but regional champions. As again, there's the final horn, 75-58. Braves with the victory over the Lewis Cass Kings. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as again Braves will head to the state championship. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad, Carl, started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, go Kings!
Turk's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Turk's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Tark's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan.
Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. This is the post-game show. We'll take you back to Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
Welcome back here to the Berry Bowl at Logan Sports. 75-58. Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian with the win. As again, the Kings season ends at 20-8, and Fort Wayne will head on to the state championship game next Saturday. As again, 75-58 the final score.
Tell you what, this Fort Wayne team, they're pretty good. They got a lot of weapons, and, you know, they're going to be hard to match up. I don't even know who the other two teams are that played in the semi-state down south, but this is going to be a hard matchup for whatever 2A school they come across next week. And, you know, again, I can't say enough about this Kings team. I mean, overachieved, I don't know if that's the correct word. I think, in my opinion, yes. Yes, it is. And, you know, that just goes to the program that Coach Johnson was trying to build. You know, we saw some rough starts for Coach Johnson when he came here, 4 years ago? Yep. I think he had this bunch. And we're seeing the dividends from that program being built right here. I mean, the Final Four, one step away from heading to Indy. Fantastic season. I hate losing just as much as anybody. I hate losing in anything I do, but you know what? I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud to be a Lewis Cass King right now.
Well said. Ooh. Well said.
I mean, there's probably some tissues out in the radio land.
I don't even want to talk about anything else.
I mean,
it might have been.
And that concludes our.
That does need to be the closer on that.
But that was a fun season to be a part of. It was a fun season to watch. I'm proud of the seniors. It just, we're back. Cass basketball is back.
And I just hope parents will stop calling Coach because his system's okay.
Correct.
His system's
something's
okay.
Something's going good.
If you're worried about your kids' playing time, might need to check the mirror.
Yep.
Kings lose tonight 75-58. That's all I had to say. That was all my soapbox that I got.
Yeah.
So, as again, the Kings finish the season at 20-8. Let's go ahead and give you some numbers. We're going to give Coach a little bit of time to see if he'll make his way up here to talk with tonight. I don't want to rush off the air, that's for sure. So let's give you some numbers on this because there's some staggering numbers. The final score going to be a little bit bigger that probably could have been with these stats because it's crazy. So the Kings, let's do Fort Wayne first. They go 28 of 37 for the ball game. Missed just 9 shots, shot 76% from the field. 13 of 17 from the line for 77%. Their three-pointers, they were 6 of 10, which is 60%. Pulled down 24 rebounds. Had 9 turnovers on the night. For the Kings, they end up and shoot 21 of 44 from the field for 48%. 11 of 13 from the line for 85%. From the three-point arc, they were 5 of 13, which is 39%. Total of just 12 rebounds is all the Kings had tonight, getting out-rebounded 24-12. A total of turnovers turned out just to be 8 turnovers on the night. But again, you allow them to shoot 76%, and you were in this thing all the way until just the final couple of minutes that it went to double figures. As again, the final score 75-58. But
I was going to say, we didn't have many chances to get turnovers. When they make every shot, it's hard to rebound that shot.
That's true. That's also a very true statement on that as well. Let's go through some individual scoring for both squads. They were led by Gage Sefton. He went 11 of 12 from the line, 7 of 8 from the free throw line for 29 points. Kellen Pickett had 10 points, Isaac Smith with 13 points, and Josh First with 11 points, Jimmy Davidson with 9 points, and Aiden Muldoon with 3 points for their 75 points. For the Kings, they were led by Tyson Good with 25 points, 10 points from L.J. Hillis, 9 points from Luke Chambers, 6 points from Keaton Llewellyn, 5 points from Trey Johnson, and 3 points from Hayden McLean. Again, the Kings will finish their season at 20-8 on the season. Regional champs and semi-state finalists, as again they lose here 75-58. Let's take our last time out. We'll see if Coach makes his way out here. We'll talk with him before we wrap this season up. Again, the final score 75-58. Kings are defeated by the Braves here tonight. We'll be back right after this.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
At Community State Bank, we offer a variety of deposit accounts to fit your needs. Our services include free debit cards, online and mobile banking, and bill pay. Contact any one of our offices and ask to speak to one of our deposit account specialists. Community State Bank with locations in Royal Center, 12 Mile, Kewanna, and Walton. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass King student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings! Here we are to the post-game show. Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. Stay tuned for our Coca-Cola Player of the Game announcements. Back to the gym with Grant and Dirk.
All right, welcome back here for a final time to the Berry Bowl as Kings lose tonight, 75-58. Coach Johnson has joined us, and Coach, there's no need to have heads down. This has been a fantastic season, a fantastic day, and I hope someone got a picture of that stands over there, because that's what you had, a great group of guys that created that community to come out and watch the Kings play basketball tonight.
No question. I will reach out to them first, man. What an incredible community following, and I know if they weren't at the game right today, just now for this 8 p.m. game, they were watching online.
Could you at least tell them they were listening on the radio? I mean, killing me.
Oh, dude. Hey,
I think
they might actually turn it on and then turn the sound off just so they can hear you guys.
All right, I'm good with that. All right, go on. No, you're right.
I'm super thankful for them, and I'm going to try to be humble and gracious the way I should be, and recognize that, again, I thank God and put all the glory to him for putting us together. And it's been so special. I mean, it's been so special, and those kids are hurting in there right now. And it's hard to get this close and be that far away and kind of taste it a little bit going down for the last game of the year. But, man, what a ride they took this community on. What a ride. And, I thought, it's such an emotional game, and the kids care so much. Tyson Good, I thought he played a heck of a game tonight. Luke Chambers, my seniors, I can't even say enough about my seniors. Tyson Good, Luke Chambers, Hayden McLean. I mean, they're very, very disappointed. Keaton Llewellyn, and then another guy that's sitting on the bench, Brayton Hensley. I mean, I love those guys, and I don't just say that tongue-in-cheek. I mean it. Basketball is a long, long season, and the process is very, very hard. Very, very hard. And the outcome you want at the end is to be one of those guys that wins the last game of the year. But, with all the work you put in, you find out the right guys to be a part of that process. And I'm just so proud of those guys.
Well, again, the Kings lose here tonight, 75-58. Let's just talk a little bit about this game. We were talking about it. I felt like the Kings just needed to get to the fourth quarter with a shot.
Yeah.
And you're down by 5, and then you get down by 9 to start that fourth quarter. Still felt like we were right there in it, and I think that's all you can ask your guys. I mean, it's, first off, tough playing 2 games in one day. Anyway,
it is tough.
And against this competition. But the Kings got you there. You got there, and you had that opportunity. And as I said, I mean, Wapahani, I know they're ranked number 2, but they were nowhere near this basketball team or Gary 21st Century. That first game this morning was some elite 2A basketball.
And let me make sure I give some credit. I think Coach Roth, Matt Roth for Wayne Blackhawk is a great guy, and they got a heck of a team.
Yeah.
So let's give them the credit. They really did have a heck of a team, and maybe, they probably were the better team tonight. But you know what? I tell these blue-collar guys, they came to fight. They came to battle, and I'm super proud of them. It's, we were right there. 9 points down. We've been 9 points down before. And then, your coach has got to throw some things out there to see if we can just get them to turn it over. We did a couple times, and then they hit some big threes, and they capitalized, which they should, and which good teams did. But, those 5 seniors I just talked about, they don't get where we're at right now, without guys like L.J. Hillis, who had, another good game, probably not as good as he wanted, but he had another good double-figure game. Wyatt Luce got a couple minutes tonight. Owen Lau's another junior. And, don't forget about those guys, because we don't get to this point unless we're practicing against them every day. Wade Taco, I have freshman Brody Hillis and Brennan Dieter. And you know what? One thing I don't ever get to talk about, because, it's just about – but, I got to coach my freshman son. And Trey Johnson, man, I am so proud of that kid. And he's not just out there because he's a coach's kid. He's out there because he belongs out there. And he's a calming, poised kid out there. And, man, what a blessing it's been to be able to coach your own son. And just so proud of him. And, he knows I love him. And I probably love him a little bit more than all the other kids. But love is not a word that's used subtly. And so proud of Trey. And just, what else can I say? These seniors are great kids. It is tough. It is tough to not win the last game of the year, but really, really proud to be a part of Cass basketball.
Coach, I'm going to let you get out of here. This Kings team, fantastic season. We were talking, you feel like, or, where are you at? You felt like maybe, was it an overachieving team? Dirk was like, no, this is what I thought we could do all year long, was make this sort of run and play this sort of basketball. Were there questions at times? As you mentioned, a long season. But I think this Kings team represented Lewis Cass, represented us well. And this is what Cass basketball was all about. And this is why you buy in to what you're saying as a coach. And super proud and honored to call these games for Lewis Cass for all these years, and to have you at the helm of this Lewis Cass basketball program.
I sure appreciate it. I'm super proud. I hope that's what they're saying at home. It's something I want it to be something that people are proud of. And I'm just thankful. And I appreciate you guys so much. Dirk has been the mainstay.
He has been.
You've been incredible. People have stepped in. The coverage we've got, on 102.3 has just been incredible. So proud. I looked at the radio station today, and it come across my radio and said, "Good luck, Kings." And I was like, this is pretty special. And I'll finish like I always do, saying, God bless, but go Kings.
Thanks, Coach, for your time all year.
Thank you, guys.
Kings lose tonight 75-58, and we'll get Dirk back in here for a final time here as, again, the Kings finish the season on at 20-8, and I'll let Dirk to wrap things up. Well, hang on. He's tearing up equipment right now. Stand by.
And I'm back.
All right. We'll give it over to Dirk now for their Coca-Cola player of the game.
We're going to go with all the seniors. Okay? We got Tyson Good, Luke Chambers, Hayden McClain, Keaton Llewellyn, and Brayton Hensley. Bringing the program back to where it needs to be. We used to have people hated to come play Cass in any sport.
Yep.
Football, baseball, any sport. And I think we're getting back in all those sports. And it's like, we're here. This is a program we need to be building. This is the outcome that we're seeing on the program, build. And I couldn't be more proud of all those seniors and of Coach Johnson. So, great year for the Kings.
Well, I want to thank Alan James for allowing us to broadcast for these Kings games. Couldn't do it if he doesn't let us do it. Thank all of our board ops. I don't know, we had Hunter, we had Austin.
Obviously, Matthew Paul there now.
Yep, and
I think we had Karen one time.
All right. So thank all of them throughout the season. But again, thank you tonight, Matthew, for coming in all day long with sticking with us. And as I said, you're always the calming force. 'Cause I know if we have any issues, you're right there and you know how everything works and you bail us out.
For playing Eye of the Tiger for me right before the game. I mean, just gets me pumped up. Just pumped up, ready to go.
If it has one more verse in that song, I get headbutted.
That's,
so I'm glad
that's fact.
I'm glad it's a shorter song.
We might turn that on the way home.
Great. But thank you to everybody, the community. We appreciate all the kind words we get. So this is our farewell for this season, and I usually don't even see Dirk until August. But hopefully we'll do a few baseball games. We did a few last year, and hopefully we'll do a few baseball games this year. If not, again, thanks to all the folks and all the listeners here on 102.3 The River. Couldn't do it without you. And again, thanks to my family, my wife who allows me to come out here because our business gets crazy at times. And today she went and covered a show for me to make sure I could come do the semi-state. So thank you to my wife, Suzanne. I appreciate it greatly. And that's going to do it, Dirk. Thank you, Dirk, for getting through everything. Always texting me on Tuesday, and I tell you, I'm not going to the game.
And I give you a pretty nasty remark back.
I do get a nasty remark back, and then I'm like, I'm trying. So thank you for keeping the boat afloat.
And we probably need to say thanks again to Darren Jones, Carl Eshelman, and Mike Montgomery.
Yep. That all
for filling in.
Yep. Appreciate all those guys. All right, Love Fest is over, Dirk. Great season for the Kings as they finish it at 20-8 with the loss tonight here to the Braves, 75-58. That's going to do it. For Dirk Taco, I'm Grant Davis. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Lewis Cass Kings in the IHSAA Semi-State Basketball Tournament. Presented by the Mike Anderson Auto Group, Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine, the Johnson Agency, Coca-Cola, North Central Outdoor Power, Tark's Pizza, Community State Bank, B&S Excavating, Logansport Savings Bank, Homestead Realty Group, Straight Cut Tree Service, and Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Let's go back to the music on Classic Hits 102.3 The River, WLHM Logansport.
Hey, I'm starting to speak another language. How'd that happen?
Babbel isn't robots talking. You learn words and phrases from real native speakers. I was ready for real-life conversations in just a few weeks. So easy.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Here's Kool and the Gang. Feeling fresh.